Congratulations, $32,500 total credit limit. What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to the Credit Plug channel. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button as well as smash the like button. Also, as a reminder to all viewers, all subscribers, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. The information I put out is for informational purposes only. Now, in today's video, I think we got a game changer. I'm gonna be sharing with you a recent approval where I was able to get a $32,500 business line of credit, and I was able to get pre-approved with just a soft inquiry. So in today's video, we're going to be reviewing the Goldman Sachs business line of credit. Now, a lot of you are familiar with Apple Card. They also have the GM Rewards Card, so personal and business, but I'm glad to announce that they also have a business line of credit, and the application process is going to be very similar to some of the other application processes. They give you an offer before you actually accept it, so at least you know what to expect, what type of limit, what type of rate you can get without undergoing a hard credit inquiry. However, if you do wind up accepting an offer, then it may be a hard pull. However, as a lot of you guys know, there are ways that you're able to get Goldman Sachs products without undergoing a hard credit check. So right now, the way that you apply for the Marcus business line of credit is through NAV. So NAV is one of the few companies that I know that have partnered with Goldman Sachs to offer this line of credit. Now, the process is very straightforward. So the first thing you're going to do is enter in the credit line offer amount. So the minimum is $5,000, and I believe they go all the way up to $200,000. Now, right here it says we will review your business for a line of credit up to the requested amount. The availability in terms of an offer will vary based on a number of factors, including our initial evaluation of you and your business's credit worthiness. Offers above $75,000 may require additional financial documents such as tax returns. So that's a very important thing to consider. If you want over 75K, then they may require additional documents. Right here, you're just going to select the reason for the line of credit. So some of those include inventory, marketing, advertising, salaries, product or service expansion, equipment, and so forth. Right here, you're just going to enter in some basic business information, legal business name, your legal entity type. So they accept sole prop, partnership, C Corp, S Corp, as well as LLC. Right here, you're going to enter in your EIN number, so your employer identification number, as well as your business address. Down here, they ask your total revenue over the last 12 months. So this is going to be your gross revenue and your percentage of ownership of the business. Now, after you enter all your information, you're just going to check this box, make sure you read all of these different disclosures, and then you're just going to hit continue. It says, congratulations, your business is eligible for a line of credit, $32,500 total limit, and an annual APR of 9.99%. There's no origination fee, no prepayment penalty, and no maintenance fee. Now, some important information I want to highlight. It says the above terms are not guaranteed. Approval is subject to verification of information received in your business's application, as well as credit worthiness and identity, including email and phone of the business and guarantors. We have no obligation to extend credit to the borrower or honor any draw requests. So remember, your information has to check out. Now, some key highlights of this business line of credit from Goldman Sachs. So this is a fixed APR for the life of the line. Now, this right here is a game changer because a lot of lines of credit offer a variable APR. It's very rare to have a fixed APR line of credit, especially on the business side. Now this has a 12-month term. At the end of the 12 months, you could renew the line subject to approval or pay the outstanding balance over the next 12 months. Payments are due every 2 weeks and withdrawn automatically with required auto pay. Now, here's just a quick example of the use of the business line of credit. So let's say you have a $32,500 limit. The business uses $6,500 of the available $32,500. And so the business is going to pay $130. So at the end of the 2-week statement period, you're going to pay 2% of that balance. So let's recap the Goldman Sachs business line of credit. Now, again, in order to access this, you do have to access this through NAV. So NAV is one of the few companies that has partnered with Goldman Sachs to offer this business line of credit. Now, the business line of credit, you can get a soft pull pre-qualification. Now, if you request an amount over $75,000, then they may request additional documentation such as your tax returns and other financial information. Now, what we know about Goldman Sachs credit products, so with the Apple Card as well as the GM personal credit card, they did do a soft pull of TransUnion on your personal credit report. However, from my personal data points with the GM business credit card, they were actually pulling your personal Equifax as well as your Equifax business credit file. So the data points might be slightly different depending on if you're talking about personal versus business credit products when it comes to Goldman Sachs. Another important thing is that you have to make sure that your credit reports are unfrozen when you go through the pre-qualification, because if your credit report is frozen, then they may not be able to extend an offer to you. Now, what really stands out about the Goldman Sachs business line of credit is that it has a fixed APR, which is very different from even a lot of the business lines of credit that I have. The other business lines of credit will increase when, for example, the Federal Reserve raises interest rates. With variable APR business lines of credit, those rates are going to increase. But the fact that this is a fixed APR, I think is a game changer, especially as interest rates continue to increase. And quite frankly, 9.99% APR is not too bad when it comes to business lines of credit. Some of my business lines of credit are within that range from 8 to 9, 10%. Anyways, that's all I wanted to cover in today's video. If anyone has any other data points on the Goldman Sachs business line of credit, definitely let us know in the comment section down below. And again, as a reminder, this is not financial advice. This is for informational purposes only. Until next time, take it easy and we'll talk to you soon. Peace.